So welcome, I'm here on the BNS King of Reach stand, also very much branded Mark Anthony Brands International. I'm here with Mark Anthony Brands International Market Director Spirits, Ronan O'Neill, and King of Reach by BNS Global Sales Director Duty Free and Travel Retail, Joris Broekmans. So great to be chatting to you today. Guys, we were here a year ago talking about the early stages of a partnership between BNS and Mark Anthony Brands International. Maybe Ronan, first of all, you can kick us off by just talking about progress in that time across the brand portfolio and in travel retail in particular.
Yeah, super, absolutely, Dermot. Yeah, like you say, we're a year into this great partnership. It's been a busy year, but a fantastic year, and it's great to see the progress we've made in the channel in a relatively short period of time, in what is a complex channel. And we kind of kicked off with the launch of White Claw vodka with DFS in JFK last September. And that's really where it all started. But a huge amount of work obviously went in advance of that to get us to that point. And we've kind of gone from strength to strength since. So had a great rollout across DFS locations, fantastic results, learned a lot, and kind of really set us up for the next stage. Started having some really good conversations with other operators. I suppose the biggest win for us has been with Evolta, where we're now listed across 36 locations across the Americas, across the portfolio, which is fantastic. There was a great synergy between what they wanted to do and attract Gen Z consumers versus our portfolio as well, particularly around the White Claw brand. So it's been fantastic. There's some of the bigger wins, but there's been loads of smaller wins as well, which has been fantastic. So great year, and looking forward to many more ahead.
And clearly the big focus in that year has been on the White Claw vodka brand. Just briefly on that the thinking behind that was to really disrupt vodka category and to offer something new to consumers and a new audience, introduce a new audience to the brand through travel retail, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I suppose, firstly, from a brand perspective, White Claw Hard Seltzer has a hugely disruptive brand in the beer industry, hugely successful. And Mark Anthony's all about consumer insights. And one of the key consumer insights in that was that the consumer was always mixing their hard seltzer with a vodka brand. And we obviously, that's a huge opportunity for us because vodka is a huge category, but in a lot of ways it's a bit of a stagnant category. There's like quite traditional brands there. Again, brands that not really connect with the Gen Z or the White Claw consumer. Brands maybe their parents would have drank. So we definitely thought the category, there was an opportunity there for some disruption. So that's why we decided to get into it with White Claw vodka. Again, fits in well because at Mark Anthony Brands International, we're developing our premium spirits portfolio. And obviously, as we all know, global travel retail is a key channel within premium spirits. Yeah. So for us to really show up as a global brand, a global company, we need to have a strong presence in the GTR channel. So that's really why we got into it.
Very good. And yours, just reflecting on a year of partnership, you're with the business also a year in terms of the travel retail side. Just thoughts on where you've come from over the year with Mark Anthony Brands and where the next stage will bring you.
Yeah, thank you. Absolutely. It's been quite a ride this year. Personally, absolutely also on a business level. We have been able to grow quite a lot as a company in this whole area. We've been starting to work in a different structure, creating different regions around the world and really become a solution provider for our customers. And then one of the key brands that is driving this forward and also helping us a lot in this area is, of course, Mark Anthony Brands. So together with Mark Anthony Brands, we roll out globally. We use our existing customer database, but are also able to grow it because there is quite a high demand in the market and a lot of appetite for these great brands that are in the portfolio. So it's a good year. It's driving us forward. We see traditionally Europe, we see Americas, we see MEA picking up quickly, and now here in APAC, it's good to be on the show and to start exploring what's going on. King of Reach, the platform that we use, the B2B platform for ordering, but basically for everything that's around it to show and brand and make really clear what the brands are standing for, have all the content available. Mark Anthony Brands is really front running in that as well to make really nice content, to have all the materials available, and to make sure that customers can find whatever they need. So not only the ones that we approach, but also there's a high demand coming in directly from the platform itself on these brands.
Yes. And just in terms of Asia Pacific and the opportunities here, how do you see them, first of all, Joris? And I'll ask you in a moment also.
The opportunities are huge. I think it's really huge. It's really fast growing. There's so much traction on this domain. There is a lot of traveling being done in this area, of course. So we have to find the right way to get things up. We have quite some capabilities already. We have quite some customers already. We have quite some sales here running. In Australia, we are having, and Oceania, we are having quite some build-up together with the brands with the brands in the Mark Enterprise portfolio. But besides that, also we are having quite some conversations in the market and some other products and brands that we are selling here already. So together with customers, we're setting up the right way. So I think there's a lot of potential for us to tap in, and we are exploring a lot, and hope to drive and continue driving things forward here.
Okay, yeah, and Ronan, from your point of view, I know there's some key markets in this region where you're already strong, perhaps domestically, maybe just briefly on that, and where your next ambitions are within Asia Pac in particular.
Yeah, Asia Pac is absolutely crucial for our brands and what we're trying to achieve in the GTR channel and domestically. White Claw has huge brand awareness in Australia. It's a very developed brand there, very popular brand, and that's was obviously one of the first markets we then focused on to start launching White Claw vodka as well. So that's hugely important to us. But then equally for our whiskey portfolio within Asia, it's all about brown spirits. In a lot of markets, we've got a fantastic brand portfolio that fits that. So huge opportunity there, so really exciting. And again, where we see a lot of our future growth coming from.
Okay, well, we look forward to tracking that growth in the future. Gentlemen, congratulations on the year that you've had it already, and we look forward to partnering with you well into the future as well. It's me, Moodie Davitt, signing off.